right, let's talk reparations. First off, I do not support reparations for the simple fact that I do not believe in blood guilt. I do not believe in punishing the people of today for the actions of their ancestors. And just a little background here, I happen to be Jewish. I have relatives that were victims of the Holocaust, and I do not believe that any German person owes me a goddamn thing. But let's just say that I did believe in blood guilt, because that's the only reason that you would support reparations. Because no black person living in America today was ever a slave, and no white person living in America today was ever a slave owner. But let's just say that you believe in blood guilt and you believe in punishing people for the actions of their ancestors. Well, I have a few questions for you. First question is, who pays reparations and who receives reparations? Does every person who's black in America, do they receive reparations? What about black immigrants from Haiti and Jamaica that were clearly not the descendants of slave owners? It certainly would not be fair for them to receive reparations. And what about people that are mixed? Since America is such a melting pot, if you're half black, do you just receive half the reparations? Or if you're a quarter black, do you just receive a quarter of the reparations? And what do the payments look like from the other side, from the people paying the reparations? If you're half black and you're half white, does it just cancel out the reparations that you'd pay and you receive, and you would just have a net zero? Or if you're a quarter black and 75% white, do you just pay out some reparations because that quarter part that is black cancels out some of the reparations that you would be paying? What about rich black people like LeBron James, Colin Kaepernick, Floyd Mayweather? Do they receive reparations? Do poor white people pay reparations to rich black people? And then how do you even prove your ancestry? Because if we actually implemented a system like this, everyone would be claiming that even had a smidgen of black in them. All the Jussie Smolletts of the world, all the Bubba Wallaces of the world would certainly be claiming that they are the descendants of slaves. So how do you prove your ancestry? How do you prove that you were the descendants of slaves? And on the other side, how do you prove that someone was the descendants of slave owners? Because the only way, even if you did believe in blood guilt, the only system that makes sense would be for the descendants of slave owners to pay reparations to the descendants of slaves. So how do you even identify the ancestry of any of these people from hundreds of years ago in a reliable way in which someone couldn't just lie about their ancestry in order to receive a check? So if you want to have a discussion about reparations, let's have it. And you could start by answering those questions.